Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome in, welcome in. We are going to go over my ink pad collection today. Miss Southern Belle actually requested this video, so Miss Southern Belle, this one's for you. So this is all my ink pads, and I keep it in this tin. I told y'all I don't keep my pencils in the tins that they come in, but I put other things in them, so I make sure that I make use of them. And this one was fitting all of my ink pads until I got these new ones here. They don't quite fit, but we will look at these first, I suppose. Let me move them out the way for a second. All right, now I just got these are even still, I haven't used them yet, but I just got these from Amazon. All these came from Amazon, well, actually I shouldn't say that. Most of these came from Hobby Lobby. But let's talk about these first. They're the Let's Color brand, and they have, I like the gradient of colors that they have on them, and they're all together, very easy to use. The only thing I don't like about this Let's Color brand is the lids don't stay on them real well, so you need to be cautious of the way that you're storing them so the lids don't come off and you dry up all your ink. But basically you got the rainbow colors with this one. Yellow, green, oopsie. It's coming off. Purple, pink, brown. Oh, that was probably loud. Sorry about that. Blue. And you see there's like, these are a little messy. I haven't used them a lot, but they're a little bit, they get a little bit messy on the side here. And I've used this one too, and it's done the same type of thing, but you know, it's ink, so it's probably gonna get messy. But we'll set these over here. Sorry about this glare. Maybe this will cover it up. Nope, it's just glaring right on that. It is what it is, y'all. So we'll move those over here. And then let's see, these Hampton Art ones, I'll make sure you can see that. These came from Amazon, and they don't have any kind of like name or anything to them. These are very, very inky. I like these quite a lot. And I don't have them all together here, but this was a set. All the Hampton ink ones you see were all a set. There's some more of them here. I did have these in like a color order, and then I used them, and you know, now they're a mess again, but it's fine. But yeah, I like these are just like, they have a ton of ink in them. And I have had people ask, are they like the distressed inks? These are, I have one set of the distressed inks, and I don't want to say these are dry, but they're not, they don't lay down the same as the ink pads. And you can like add water to these distressed inks. You can like spray water on them or whatever, and it gives them like a really cool effect. I think I've only done that maybe once, but I really like these. This is Vintage Photo right here. Antique Linen. Walnut Stain. And these are all Ranger. And Black Soot. And I do like this set. I like the colors. It like gives a like an antique looking feel to your picture when you use these, but they're not the same exactly. The inks are just more pigmented. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but I use them kind of the same way. And then these are the ones that I got from Hobby Lobby, and there's a couple of different sets here. There's 2 or 3 sets of these here. I threw all the boxes away, so, but these are called Stampabilities, and they do actually have, I hope that's focusing. They actually do have color names. I don't worry too much about what color I'm using where, because if I'm going to use them on a page, then, you know, I just get the ranges of colors that I'm using and go, and, you know, it's a very quick process. That's what I like about them, is I can do a background really quickly with them, or I can color in a section of something that I don't want to color. And we're going to do that today, because, let's see, I'll show you what we're going to do with them. In the Portrait of a Woman coloring book, I started this page with the Master Art colored pencils that I just got. As you see, I haven't gotten any further. If you watched that video, this is how far I got. But I do not like to color flowers. So today with this ink, we are going to color the flowers with these ink pads, and I'll show you like how I use them. So that's what we're going to do in this video today. But there are so many different colors, and like I got this one a little bit stained with some blue. This is white, but it won't affect it. It'll be just fine. And the way I put these down on paper is I use like these kind of brushes. This one's got some purple in it, it looks like. And I'll show you those. Now here's another tin that my Arteza 120 set came in. And with this one, I keep, try not to make too much noise here. I keep all of my, like, this is just a regular kitchen sponge that you see that there's some ink on this. I use these for these ink pads, and then I keep my paint brushes and such in there, and apparently also trash. And these are some, you know what, we might use these and see how they work, because I haven't used them yet. I got these in my last haul, and these are, they call them a rubbing tool. But like this side is like hard, but this side is like sponge. So I'm wondering if I can use these with this ink. We'll try that. So we'll put those over there. But yeah, I've got, I think there's 2 sets of these brushes in there, and they need some of them need some cleaning. But I just clean these with regular old dish soap. I'll put dish soap and just clean them and rinse them until it runs clear, and then that's it. But clearly I got some cleaning to do here. And then let's see what else is in here. Water brush. These, I use these a lot with the ink pads to kind of give it a different effect. All that kind of stuff. So let's move this over. And what color, y'all? What color should we make these? These look kind of like they should be maybe an orange and yellow, maybe. Because it's the pictures, it's on the front, but it's black and white, so that doesn't help me too much with whatever flower it is. But I think we're going to make it yellow, orange, brown, something like that. So we'll pick out the yellow ones. And I'll try to use different ones. Here's another yellow of the Stampabilities one. That's pastel yellow. We'll use that. And this might be really dark brown here. Let's use vintage photo. I mean, I don't know, I'm just picking some out. There's orange. But yeah, this one's pretty red, not orange. So I think we're going to leave that one alone. There's another. This one is sunshine yellow. We'll use that one. Maybe grab some of this brown. Is that enough colors? I don't know. We'll see. Let me move all these around and get situated so I can show you how they work. Okay, this is what we got here, and I'm pretty sure that I've done a video using this ink before, but I never showed all of the ink that I have, I guess. Let's see, let's start with some pastel yellow from the Stampabilities, and we'll use this little dabber here, and I'll just get a little bit of ink on there. You can see, hopefully, and let's see what happens. I just start slapping color down. Apparently there was some green on this, or blue, and it turned into green, but looky there, surprise, now it's this color. And I don't worry about too much about getting it on like her hair or whatever, because I'm going to put pencil over the top of that, and you can color over this. I suppose if it's not too dark of a color. And I think the green's going to be fine putting it on here, because we'll just cover some of it up. I just kind of put color on here and just blend it together until it looks the way I want it to. But our base for this is just going to be what's supposed to be yellow but turned into green. This is why you should wash your stuff when you're done with it, and before you start a video showing how things work, but it is what it is. If you leave your brushes dirty, you're going to be surprised at the color that you get. Let's see, there's some right there. Sorry if I'm shaking you. Is this flowers back here? We're going to say that it is. Like some of it's her hair, but I don't know that I want to color that much hair, so we're just gonna do this number. Because yeah, a lot of the times when I'm doing a picture, all I really want to do is the person. You know, I'm not into flowers. So as soon as I see a picture like that, I don't say, oh, I don't want to color that because I don't want to color flowers. My thought is, I'll use ink. This is probably, aside from my colored pencils, my most used supply, because it's so quick and easy. What is all this down here? That's gonna be hair. All right, we'll leave that. How's that? We got some yellow green there. Let's get surprised and see how dirty these things actually are. That looks yellow too, right? We're going to use, does this one have a name? Yeah. Sunshine yellow. And yeah, like I said, this is just a kitchen sponge that I cut, and can you see? All right. It takes a little bit of stamping, but I quite like doing this. And you never kind of know how it's going to turn out Because blending ink is definitely different than blending pencils. But we want some yellow over here. With that green in there, it's reminded me of kind of a different kind of flower. I don't know the names of my flowers, so. And you can probably hear in the background somebody has decided to do yard work, and it is like 7:30 in the morning, so they need to settle down. We're just gonna keep going around. I do have yellow on her face. It'll be fine. And in the hair. Just color right over the top of it. Now, what did I pick out that brown for? Maybe the middle? Because see, you see how easy that went on. Let's try these. And let's try this one. Let's see if it works. I'm just like pressing it in there. Just trying to get some ink on it. Is it gonna work? Oh yeah, it's got it on there. All right. Right in the middle. Like I said, these aren't as, I guess, juicy, maybe you might be a good word for that, as the ink pads, but they're not supposed to be. You know, they work a little different. We're gonna pull that brown out a little bit. Because what I do with this is I kind of layer the colors. There's that one. Let's use some orange. And we'll use it with this little thing. Let's go right about right there. Gives it a whole new color. And I mean, I'm not trying to get every white space, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get color blended that looks halfway decent so I don't have to color it with pencils. That's what I'm doing. Because yeah, I just really don't dig coloring flowers. And so many things with adult coloring has flowers, and instead of not doing it, this is what I do with them. We might need some orange right there. That's kind of harsh. Let's see. Let's try this. Oops. This probably looks awful right now. Which one was I using? That one? But I just keep on blending. Until I think that it looks alright. Let's get some orange over here. But anytime I go to Hobby Lobby, I always look. And this stuff is usually where the scrapbooking stuff is. But I always look to see if they've got another set of ink pads that I don't have. And if they do, I pick them up. And I really thought that that tin that I'm keeping them in was going to last, you know, longer. But I might have to find them a new house because everything don't fit in there now. And I know that this looks kind of crazy with all these colors, but you gotta imagine our hair and all that being done. Use your imagination. Let's put a little bit orange on these. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Now see, it don't have to be perfect. I'm gonna call this pretty much done. And then I'll go in and finish her skin and finish her hair and this up here and stuff. That'll be covered up with pencil and it'll be all fine. But y'all see how quick that I got that color down on the paper. And like I said, I'll go finish her and then I might come back and tighten it up a little bit once everything's on the page. But yeah, these are wonderful for backgrounds, doing things, getting some color down on things that you don't necessarily want to color. But I love these things. Like I said, these are probably my most used art supply aside from my colored pencils. But yeah, this is my whole collection of ink, and if I find more colors, I'll definitely get more because I love them and they're easy, they're relatively cheap, and I think they give good results. So yeah, highly recommend any of these. Even these here, like I said, you just got to make sure that you're not, just beware of how you're storing them so the lids don't come off, because of course they will dry up with ink. But that's my whole ink collection. Apparently I need to go wash all these things, y'all, because I must have threw all my dirty brushes just right back in there. And yeah, so anyway, that is my ink collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, make sure that you like it. Leave me a comment. Do you use ink pads? Do you use distressed ink on your coloring pages? What's your favorite thing to use for backgrounds? Let me know that down in the comments, y'all. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.